So students, once again, let's see our chapter number 5 on an African safari. So in our previous video, we had seen that finally the narrator along with his family members had reached the Masai Mara National Reserve. So there they had landed already, and now he had seen some breathtaking landscapes, very beautiful scenes all around. And another important thing they saw was the migration of hundreds of wild beasts. Okay. Now, to continue further, here is the next part of the story. Our safari guide was called Akinlana. So the guide they received on their safari, the person who would guide them and take them to different parts of the Masai Mara National Reserve was Akinlana. In their local language, Akinlana meant brave. And he grew up in a Maasai village. Maasai is a tribe of the people of Africa. So he grew in a Maasai village. We became friends almost immediately. He was a source of knowledge on everything from elephant behavior to the secret world of the termite. Termites are very small white ants. Okay, so these are, as you see here, termites are insects that look like ants. Their nests can be very big in the savanna. So, termites. So he knew the secrets. He had a lot of knowledge about animals, from elephant to these termites. Okay, that is to say that he knew about the behavior of all the animals there, almost all animals there. He also had a never-ending store of stories to tell us around the campfire at night. So, and he would tell a lot of stories, okay, about the region and about the animals. That night, we slept under the stars in the open sky. I thought I would never get to sleep as I fixed my eyes on the lightning in the distance and trained my ears to the soft sounds of the wilds. In the morning, Akinlana showed us large paw prints pressed into the white sandy track. The next morning when they woke up, they marched forward, and Akinlana, their guide, safari guide, showed them a large paw, the footprint of something, and it was on the sand. Lion, I asked. So the narrator, a child, understood that it was the footmark of a lion. And he nodded. That means when the child asked, seeing the footprint, lion, Akinlana, their guide, nodded, said in the movement of head to accept, to say yes. So moving the head up and down, that is nodding. With Akinlana's help, we traced the tracks for a few kilometers until we turned around a corner, and there he was. A big male lion resting in the open. Nearby, a couple of cubs, the baby young lions. So, couple of cubs played under the watchful eye of their mother. I was even able to take some pictures of the family of lion. Okay, so the narrator was able to capture the picture of a photo of the pride of lion. with the big male lion and the mother lion along with their cubs. Our open jeep crossed the grassland almost silently. A large herd of zebras hardly looked up even when we drove quite close to them. So there was a large herd of zebras, as you see in the picture below. A group of zebras, large group of zebras who kept grazing and were busy in their own world. They didn't bother about this narrator and their family's arrival around. So our open jeep crossed the grassland almost silently. A large herd of zebras hardly looked up even when we drove quite close to them. They looked so much like horses. So zebras, the child got the opportunity to watch, to see zebras in front of his eyes. So he compares them with horses. So he says that they looked so much like horses. It was tempting to want to ride them. That means he wanted, the thought came in his mind to ride them, just like one rides the horses. Akinlana, their guide, told us that zebras were the favorite food of some animals, and sure enough, we saw our first cheetah sitting on a termite mound. Now, mound is a pile of earth, like a small hillock. Okay, that is actually uh, the nest of termites, white ants. So they saw a cheetah sitting on the mound, termite mound, looking at the herd for snacks. Now, the uh, cheetah had his eyes fixed at the herd of zebras and wanted to make a prey to feed on them. Okay, so now let's see some questions on that.